don't hear anything. I hear your keyboard, Rob, but I don't hear anything, any sound.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hopefully, everybody can hear us tonight.
Hey, I hear you talking. I just didn't hear any sound.
Everybody in the chat room able to hear us?
I heard your mouse clicks and all that.
Who knows? My computer's been possessed all week, so we'll see how far we make it. So, can everybody hear us in the chat room? That's a first step towards show.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Aaron says they can hear us. Good deal. Yeah, I was talking to Jamie earlier. My computer, just like same mixing board that I've had for the last year, same everything I've had, just all of a sudden disappeared. Just out of the blue, just wasn't there. My computer wasn't recognizing it, and screwing with it for like hours upon end. Oh, there it is. Pops up. Ah, cool. I wonder. Oh, it's gone again. Yeah, one of those mysteries of computer technology that just makes you want to pick the thing up and throw it against the wall.
I was going to say, throw yourself through a wall.
Yeah, that too. So how's everybody's week been going so far? Anybody come down with a coronavirus yet? Who's the first victim? Yeah, speaking of coronavirus, I hear you got a ship full of sickies out there where you live, Jamie.
Yeah, we do. We've got let me see, the Princess Cruise Liner docked over the port of Oakland, I think yesterday, and there's 21 people. Let me pull that up real quick. There's 21 people that were affected on it, and I think they unloaded some people into the community, like let people off the boat.
So you're not like wanting to go down there and hang out around the boat?
Yeah, no. Okay, so the cruise ship forced to idle for days off the California coast because of a cluster of coronavirus cases aboard arrived in port Monday. Dozens of passengers began to leave for military bases where they would be quarantined or to return to their home countries. So yeah, that's 30 minutes from here. You know where I go every other like week?
Yeah.
Basically right next door there to that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, I haven't really thought about it that much or paid that much attention to it, just because, how the media likes to blow everything out of proportion. And I don't even watch the news anymore. But you can't not see this anywhere now, unless you're totally blind and deaf. But yeah, like I went in the store the other day. I said last week, I went in and all the ibuprofen, everything was gone. And now, you can't find a lot of stuff like hand sanitizer, anything like that. You can't find it anywhere.
But there's a crap load of hand soap, antibacterial hand soap, shelves of it still. Wash your hands, people.
Yeah.
They're trying to make their own stuff with vodka and other things.
I was in the vape shop today and getting some e-juice, and this stuff will kill you. And so will water. But yeah, my buddy that owns Fusion Vapor, with all the vaping bans and this and that coming down, it's been hit his business pretty hard. And so I was in there today. He's got a clean room, a huge lab with a huge, probably, I think it's the second largest clean room in the States. And I think the only one that rivals it is Johnson & Johnson.
I'm thinking our Livermore lab has one hell of a clean room for help the floor in there. And that was big time.
Yeah. Well, today he told me, he's like, nah, I'm making hand sanitizer starting in the morning.
Oh, God.
He's like, he's got a call for it. Nobody can find it. And he's got a huge lab in the clean room. He's like, hey, I'm going to start making hand sanitizer.
This is going to blow over before anybody starts doing all this other crap. It's going to be done with anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to hoard toilet paper and stuff myself now just so I have toilet paper. I can't just go to the grocery store every couple of days to get what I need now because it's going to be gone.
Yeah.
So now I'm forced to have to hoard.
Yeah. Yeah, we're officially closed down. Schools, workplaces, everything except stores. Crazy.
Yeah, they're even stopping the debates. I mean, the rallies, all this crap. They're like, oh yeah, they're keeping us all quarantined in our homes with fear.
Yeah.
With this thought that we need a whole crap load of toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
There's just something not right in between.
Got 50 rolls of tweet. No, I got 50 rolls of TP and 4 gallons of hand sanitizer. I should be good for a month.
God, and no one's talking about Lysol. Bleach. Can't find bleach because people are freaking out. They can't get the other stuff, so now they're looking for bleach. The vodka. There's a vodka company put out an article earlier saying do not use our vodka as hand sanitizer. It's a Tito's vodka warns customers vodka is not a safe sanitizer. Do not use our product.
Wow. Well, maybe that's, just for those people that are going to be quarantined and they're like, well, I'll just drink the hand sanitizer. I'll use vodka. It's a weird world we live in.
I even saw something earlier when I was trying to find articles China's out of toilet paper. They're freaking out because they don't even have toilet paper.
Yeah. And that's where half the shit's made at, isn't it?
Right? That's why I started thinking, wait, where does toilet paper get made? Seriously.
Weird. I hadn't really thought about it, and a couple of months ago, one of my friends, he's like, hey, man, you want to go see Eric Johnson with me? He's coming back to the little concert hall up the road from where I live. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I got an extra ticket, So, all this started happening. And over the last week, I'm like, well, I haven't talked to him in a couple of months. And yeah, with my immune system being knocked down, being sick as hell all last year, I'm kind of like shied off of being around big crowds of people, And I'm thinking, well, if he doesn't say anything, I'm just going to like not go to this concert. And then he called me yesterday. He's like, hey, you're still up for that concert, right? Yeah, I'll go.
And when is it?
Tomorrow night.
Oh, wow. Wrap a sock around your head.
Yeah, I'll go in there looking like a pirate.
Like Darth Vader and shit.
Yeah.
Zach, he's got all the damn face masks.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to cough. Like, just to normally have a throat tickle cough. Like, I'm so afraid to cough in public. I'm afraid I'm going to get, like, a bag thrown over my head and stuffed in a van.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Jason.
What's up, Jason? How's it going? Yeah, we're talking coronavirus scare tactics. That should be a new scare tactics show. Scare tactics, the coronavirus version. Yeah, it's weird here. I'm like going in the stores here, and like I said, I don't really try not. I'm coughing. Man, I try not to watch the news.
They're going to get you.
I know, and maybe they already have. Yeah, even when I was in the music store, there was like big bottles of hand sanitizer everywhere in the music store, and I'm thinking, damn. Well, I guess a lot of people do come in here and handle everything.
Yeah, the guitars and things.
So it was there, so I was like,
how was that again? When I went to the doctor's office, I was signing in at the desk, and they always had like the little bottles, but they had a big jug. They're like, we're requiring everybody that enters the office to use hand sanitizers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then this dude, two people with the wheelchair person came and sat down. The dude with the person with the wheelchair sat, and then the one broad went to the door, to the window, sign in. I was adjusting. I don't know, maybe she's hand sanitized, but these two people didn't, and they're sitting next to me, and they were older. They fall in the criteria of the people that are most likely to carry or get sick, coughing and everything. So then I'm thinking, well, how is this policy supposed to actually, like maybe the chick at the front did it while I was sitting down. I don't know if they had, or they just looked at me and told me to do it. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw like when I was flipping through something, I saw like, I don't know, a big restaurant or something, and people were coming in and they were like, they had one of those digital thermometers and they're taking everybody's temperature. Mm-hmm. If anybody had a temperature, they wouldn't let them in.
Like they're going to click our ears and,
yeah,
scan our ears as we walk in places.
It's like, we don't care if you got a gun or anything, but you can't come in if you got a temperature.
Yeah, well, there's something, my conspiracy brain. I think there's like way more to all this. I just can't figure out what. It is around an election time. There's been a lot worse things in life, that has gotten way less, freak out attention.
Yeah.
It's like another way to divide people. I don't know.
Yeah.
You cough one more time, your doors are going to get boarded. You're going to go to leave in the morning, and you're going to be boarded inside.
Yeah.
YouTube is going to like scan for that. They're going to hear coughing in the live streams and use that as a way.
I just got a warning.
Mm-hmm. Got flagged for Corona.
Yeah. Who knows? Yeah, speaking of election time, I heard Bernie dropped out today.
Of the whole election?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't watch the news. That's what I heard, though.
There's no way in hell.
Does anybody know? Did Bernie bow out? Did he bow? Did he get Did he bow
I
out?
only
Like he
watched.
bowed out last time. He got paid off last time.
I only watched a little of the Ingram angle this afternoon, but
Yeah.
I really
Last-
didn't hear anything today. Oh, except stuff about the coronavirus and the debates.
Yeah, like last year's. Okay. I looked it up. He said he vows to stay in the 2020 race. He hasn't
11.
dropped out, but he's not full speed ahead either.
All right.
I don't know. I don't watch any of that crap, so that's just what I heard.
Oh yeah, I see that. Sanders doesn't drop out, but it's not supposed to be ahead either. I was gonna say.
Yeah, like last election when he was, talking about, I live a modest life and I drive a Honda Civic and blah 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 blah. And all of a sudden, he's out of the election and he's driving a Lexus, and now he owns three $500,000 homes. Tell me his ass didn't get paid off by somebody. Yeah, exactly, Aaron.
Oh, a new chlamydia species discovered deep under the Arctic Ocean.
Wow. It's a hell of a place to hide it.
A chlamydia species.
Hmm.
It's a bacteria deep on the seafloor.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot of craziness going on this week that I've heard of. That doesn't mean, tomorrow morning there won't be a whole new slew of it. But just the end of last month, Florida man, he felt like he wasn't getting enough attention, so he set his hospital bed on fire, according to the New Smyrna Beach police. This is right down there where Debbie lives.
Who did?
Authorities say John King admitted to setting a plastic bag on fire as he believed it would get the attention of the Advent Health New Smyrna Beach staff, who felt they were ignoring him when he requested that they bring him his clothes. His hospital roommate told the authorities he saw King set an object on fire. However, he convinced him to put it out. When he returned to his bed, he saw King again lighting a fire. At this point, the roommate alerted the staff using the emergency button in the room. I bet that was a funny call. Hey, my roommate's setting the place on fire. Can somebody come?
He need to change this to what is wrong with people?
Yeah. The blank in here lit his bed on fire. I can't breathe. There's smoke in the room, the roommate told the hospital staff. Once the hospital staff entered the room, they extinguished the flames and secured the Florida man until fire officials arrived. According to the hospital, he did $4,000 worth of damage to the bed. It has to be repaired or replaced. He said he had no intention of harming anyone. He simply thought setting a fire would get the staff's attention.
Got their attention.
Yeah. What the hell's wrong with people?
What?
That's a stupid question. I ask that every week, and I should know. People are just crazy. That's the answer.
Yeah, crazy. Like senseless.
Yeah.
Dropped a few too many times as a child.
Sarah says Tom Hanks and his wife have coronavirus.
Oh, no way.
It's going to be interesting, because I heard the other day, even though I don't watch the news, like I say, I see it bits and pieces. I heard Trump said that he was in contact with someone that had the virus too. So be interesting to see if, since there is a bunch of old people in the in Congress and in Washington and all, see how many of them get it and how many of them get killed off. It'll be interesting.
Oh my gosh, maybe that's what it was for. Maybe that they just wanted to like wipe out our entire government, like justice system and everything, just by like hitting all the old people.
Yeah,
Maybe then it was back to China doing it on purpose for that reason.
exactly.
And because it's election time, knowing people are going to be commingling a lot.
Yeah,
So, like, screw it. We can't fight them any other way. Just kill them,
let's make them all sick.
Yeah, make them all sick.
Nuts.
Because there's a
These
reason
nuts.
for this. And I want to know the reason. There's a purpose behind it all.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You remember, what was his name? Tyler from Secure Team 10.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard any about him lately?
No, I haven't been looking either.
Yeah, I just looked some stuff up earlier, and they were like hassling him, saying he makes up everything in his channel. Apparently, his channel got demonetized and all that because people filed, complaints against him. So
Wait,
now
recently? Because he was demonetized a while ago, and then we all like fought, like wrote to whatever and got it back for him.
Yeah,
like a while ago.
yeah, I think it happened again.
Oh, because of this recent stuff.
Yeah,
He didn't fake all that stuff. Like whatever's happened between when he was doing well and then when he started out like doing things from the Walmart parking lot, like saying he's there waiting for coffee or something, and
yeah.
things were getting kind of sketchy. Like between all that time, I don't know what happened, but what he had put out before all that was legitimate information. I believe he had good sources,
Yeah.
legitimate sources.
See here on Florida Man that in Newport Richey, a nearly naked Florida man, nearly naked, was caught on camera burglarizing several vehicles in Newport Richey last weekend. This happened a while back. The unidentified man was seen entering a fenced parking lot wearing nothing but shoes, a sports bra, and a hat.
He had a sports bra on?
Yeah. He was pretty much naked except for shoes, a sports bra, and a hat. And he broke into several cars.
What kind of hat?
Yeah. Looks like a baseball cap.
For the visual.
Yeah, they actually have a video of him. But the ding shot, the ding area is blurred out because he wasn't wearing no pants. But he did have a sports bra on, so he's had the top cover. Again, what the hell's wrong with people?
When I was looking at California stories, I saw like several Florida things like mixed in there. Something about something was on the loose, some animal y'all were trying to catch, and then there was an alligator, someone's basement. Somebody was all freaked out about that. A lot of animal things.
Yeah, I got to share the picture here because let's see what's going on. Because even though this is a dude and he is wearing a sports bra and shoes and a hat, it looks like he's got boobs.
Well, men, he could, and
Yeah.
There are men that do wear sports bras for that reason.
Well, maybe he's one of them.
Yeah, and he just stripped everything else off and left that on. Because they looked like older boobs, not like like he had him done.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyler got run over by Deep State. Exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to find a way to shut him. Yeah, speaking of, like when he got the DUI and all that stuff, but he said he didn't drink. And when they were like fully just setting him up. I'll look this up real quick just to make sure I know what I'm talking about. Yep. The InfoWars guy, Alex Jones,
Mm-hmm.
he got arrested last night for a DUI. But when he did the blow test, he was under the limit, supposedly, but they arrested him anyways. It's like, how does that work?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah, when he did the breathalyzer, he wasn't legally drunk, supposedly. He was
he on
under
something else?
he was under the limit, but they arrested him anyway, gave him a
WI?
DWI.
So what was he on?
I don't know.
Pills or something?
They just said that it was up to the officer's discretion. It's
Oh,
not how it works.
That's not cool. That's why I have secret handcuff keys, plastic sewed into parts of my clothing. For real. I'm not even joking. Try to take my ass over some stuff and
Yeah. I'm just going to read that. But yeah, he was apparently arrested in Texas. I haven't looked up the whole story yet. But yeah, man, I don't like those conspiracy theorists.
You don't?
They don't. Big.
I was going to say, because Gina's
State.
sitting across from one.
Yeah, no. The people that be don't like people talking.
Yeah,
Conspiracy.
there's a reason for
The
that.
truth.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
They're
of
hiding
stuff.
something.
Yeah. Crazy.
Wolfie.
What's up, Wolfie? How's it going, man? We've just been talking weird coronavirus news, weird Florida guy news. Apparently, if you want to break in cars here, you should just wear a sports bra and no pants. It's the new trending thing in Florida.
Speaking of the breaking into cars, we had that hearse.
Oh, yeah.
That got stolen. With a body inside.
Is this the picture from that?
No, the other one. That's the guy that refused his rescue.
Oh, here it is, yeah.
So prosecutors on Monday charged a man suspected of stealing a hearse with a body inside and leading the police on a wild chase that ended with a crash on a busy Los Angeles freeway. James Juarez, 25, faces felony charges including fleeing a peace officer while driving recklessly and taking a vehicle without consent, the LA County DA's office said in a statement. It wasn't immediately known if Juarez, described by prosecutors as a transient, has a lawyer who could comment on his behalf. He was arrested February 27th after the crash, which closed the 110 freeway during the morning commute. Authorities found the body undisturbed inside a casket in the back of the Lincoln Navigator, which Okay. Police said the hearse was stolen the night before from outside St. Anthony Greek Orthodox Church in East Pasadena. Local media reported the SUV was taken while a mortuary attendant brought a different body into the church. The LA County Sheriff's Department did not identify the mortuary. If charged, he faces a possible maximum sentence of 3 or more years. So I was thinking how creepy that would be. So they get crashed, and then what if the coffin like shot out across the freeway? You know, like hit another car and then like opened up.
Yeah.
Like I had all sorts of just images in my mind.
Yeah. I wonder if he knew there was a dead body when he stole it. And why the hell would you steal a hearse anyways? I mean, you know, I don't know. I guess I'd drive a hearse, but that'd be an old one.
They don't say like if he was on drugs, if he had like, issues. I don't think he knew there was a body, but I mean, it's sitting in front of a mortuary. I mean, it's a hearse.
I don't even know why. Like we hear these stories. I don't even like every story. I'm like, what's wrong? I don't even know why I question people anymore.
But you still kind of want to know what was going through their head. Like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
In that moment, you decided to put that in drive and push the accelerator. What were you thinking?
And then haul ass and wreck the hearse with a dead body already inside.
Yeah, when the police turned on the blue and white, blue and red behind you, and you decided to keep going. Yeah. How did you think it was going to end? You're going to outrun the cops in a hearse?
Yeah, it's a dragster
with
hearse.
Dead weight in the back?
Yeah, literally.
That was a bit of thing.
Yeah, I saw this picture today, and I had to share it because it pretty much, I'm talking about Florida, pretty much sums up Florida. Florida, one badass state. Lightning, hurricanes, alligators. Now we have bobcats pulling sharks from the ocean.
And they say cats don't fish.
Yeah. We've been having a lot of bobcats and the hell's the other one? Well, the monkeys. People have been seeing monkeys here, but we've been getting a lot of bobcat sightings and like panther sightings and something else. Yeah.
That's concerning. Like what's happening to their food source, their natural food source. I mean, if they're seriously fishing, they always say cats, why give them fish? They don't naturally hunt for fish. Cats don't fish,
Yeah. And this one is like, I mean, he's not just pulling like, a flounder from the water. He's just pulling a shark out. He's got a mouthful of teeth.
Yeah.
It's like, if I'm going to fish, I'm going to catch a badass fish.
Right? I'm a badass animal. I'm going to catch me a badass fish.
But yeah, I don't know. I think all the bobcat sightings and all that stuff, panthers and stuff, is because they're building so many damn houses here. They're like stripping all the land, where animals live.
Like out here with the deer and stuff, and then they complain, oh, it's overpopulated with deer. We have to hunt and thin out the deer. It was overpopulated because you push them out of their home and cram them into a small corner.
Yep.
You're taking the homes away from everything. I didn't know they were still developing so much over there.
Oh, yeah. It's just ridiculous. Not enough water, but we're going to add 5,000 new homes this year.
Yeah, it's like out here. We can't even drive on the freeway, and we're already like at capacity with our sewers and everything, but we're going to add a whole other town.
Yeah.
Right now, for real. And add Bart from Oakland to here. Yay.
Yeah, just like, where my house was built. I mean, I'm guilty. My house, it was all woods. Cleared it, built a house, and everybody on my street, all these houses on my street are all brand new.
You built your house?
Yeah. And people, in my neighborhood, they freak out when they see a snake, and they're like, why do we have so many snakes around here? I'm like, well, You know, they've been living here for who knows how many years.
Like before
We
us.
just mowed all the shit down and built a house. Well, where are they supposed to go? You know,
Exactly.
it's just a snake. It's not the end of the world yet. When the snakes all get coronavirus and then they show up, then it might be the end of the world. Who knows?
In Britain, they have one of those claw machines, those toy machines.
Yep.
They took the toys out and put toilet paper rolls in it. Janice said something like, "Wait, what if you like grabbed it and like grab one piece of like the toilet paper and then she just
Started
ended up with the
unraveling.
roll?"
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's how ridiculous. Like seriously, they filled up a toy with toilet paper. That's messed up. Charmin's behind it.
Yeah.
It's got to be the toilet paper companies. Where is toilet paper made?
I don't know. I was just going to look this
I'm gonna
up.
Google that. If they say China, so help me God. Who manufactures toilet paper? As I said, manufactures. It auto put Purell.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's got to
Kimberly
be like
Clark
paper.
and the
There's a paper mill not too far from where I live, probably 30 miles or so, but it stinks. But I don't know if they make toilet paper. I don't know what kind of paper they make there. They make a lot of it, though. Apparently, it's a big place.
yeah, it looks like there's one in a Kimberly Clark, Procter Gamble. That's the U.S. And then this Scott's Paper Company is the world's largest. I don't know where they're from though. Oh,
Yeah.
out here too, Philadelphia.
Recent
Alright,
news is I'm
alright.
seeing is CO COVID-19 coronavirus leading to toilet paper shortages, and it's showing all these huge like empty shelves where toilet paper and everything used to be. Wow.
Oh my gosh, you know those big like U-line toilet paper rolls like at the campgrounds and all that?
Yeah.
Guess how much one of those rolls are?
How much?
$40.
Damn.
Yeah. You know they learning way more about toilet paper than I ever cared to.
Yeah. Yeah, we were getting these big ass huge rolls, like literally like this big around. They come in a box, and we were getting those for a while, but I don't know.
Where do you even put something like that?
In the bathroom, it comes like if you bought 3 rolls, you get a free stand with it. I was looking on Amazon to see if I could see it.
Damn.
There's toilet paper with well, this toilet paper has Biden's face on it. I thought it was Trump's face, but it's actually Biden's face. Wow.
It's funny they put anybody's face on toilet paper.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Trump. Dump Trump toilet paper.
You want to know what people used to use before there was toilet paper?
What's that?
Corn cobs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wow.
Seashells.
Rough.
Grass, ferns, leaves,
I hope they were
sand,
like.
moss, snow, water, and fruit skins. But
Wow.
corn cobs.
I hope the corn cobs were at least moist. Because a dry one would be pretty rough, literally. It's Weird Wednesday. We'll talk about anything, won't we?
That's weird.
Yeah, Wolfie, there was a lot of wiping in that big giant roll of toilet paper, but man, you wouldn't believe how fast it disappears around here.
Oh, 40 minutes ago, Trump is suspending travel from Europe to U.S.
Yeah,
Those
for 30
citizens,
days or something.
I don't know. I just read the headline. I guess citizens or whatever are exempt. And the World Health Organization declares this virus outbreak a global pandemic. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently Italy is like freaking out now.
Yeah.
They showed like China, you know, how the streets and everything were like empty and everything's closed down, you know. There weren't like hundreds, thousands of people everywhere. And then they're talking about, you know, in Italy, how bad the coronavirus is spread. And then they show Italy and there's like people everywhere, you know. They're like, oh, man. Apparently it caught up with them, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. Is it just a media scare? Because, you know, like the bottom line is still way, way, way more people die from the flu than, you know, this coronavirus thing.
Yeah, they're saying, well, it's because this is like easier spread or whatever the hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta, speaking of toilet paper, I got one of these. Just haven't hooked it up yet. It's a bidet.
It goes in your toilet.
Yeah. So you can just shoot your ass with water. Anybody ever use one of those?
How do you hook it to your toilet? Like to that? How do
Hook
you?
it to the water line, and then it fits like
The one that's in the tank.
the outside water line.
Oh,
The line that goes to the tank, it like intercepts that.
okay.
And it's like, you know, it still goes to the tank, but it also goes through this thing.
And then how do you clean that thing?
It says it's self-cleaning, but
Or like when you flush it?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be interesting.
But yeah, bidets aren't like very popular. They're getting more popular here. But yeah.
They put them in, I think, pretty much all the new like big like rich houses.
Yeah, when I went to France, I used one. And I gotta say, the first time you use one, it's a little shocking.
They have them in like there's a country where they're like right next to each other. People go in like this room and there's all these little like pods, like bathroom pods, and like they play music, lights. I don't know if it's like in like Asia somewhere, like the UK somewhere, but this whole bathroom experience. Everything's like little pods doing their thing.
Yeah.
Vibing out.
Yeah, it's an ass washer in the toilet.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know how true it is, Wolfie, about him being exposed to the virus.
Yeah, according to the little thing that I saw, that's what they said.
Yeah.
Like several people,
Mm-hmm.
higher up officials, have been exposed to it, to it. Well, we'll see how that plays out. And then you got to wonder, like, you know, how many people may get it and just like not say anything. You know, especially if they start quarantining people, it's like people will be like, hell with that. I'm not leaving my house, you know. I just won't say anything. I'll just sit in my house and cough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess time will tell. Over the next couple of weeks, we'll see how bad it gets. I'm going to a concert tomorrow. Maybe I'll have it by next
They
week.
need to you know, keep like we're doing pretty good at keeping things contained, but like, you know, having like a boat of 21 sick people like hanging out the harbor right now doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. It's like are you purposely like trying to make this shit spread? Like,
Yeah.
and then they're going to send them to a base, but in transport of what they're I don't know. And then the other people that are like stuck on the boat with the people aren't they exposed too? Just because
Pretty
they don't
much.
have it yet. So
Yeah.
all these people are, you know,
I
yay.
mean, that's a boat. It's a contained unit with
It's
people
a
on
cesspool.
it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, boat, you know, cruise ships are damn dirty anyways. But, you know, there's people always getting sick on cruise ships, but
Yeah.
it's a contained unit. So, like, if 10 or 20 people have something, well, isn't it going to go through whatever the air conditioner, the filter, the whatever, you know?
Right? It's like, do you want to sit in the smoking or non-smoking area? Oh, and like the smoke is still like it doesn't stop at the wall, you know? It's
Yeah,
like
it doesn't
I'm
just
kind
get
of
there.
in the smoking area, but okay. So if they're keeping people quarantined and they said like the red zone of the boat, okay, so
Yeah.
you're in a red zone. Everybody else is still breathing the same freaking cabin air.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, like
They
Wolfie
eat
says.
off of food, like whatever they're feeding them. Are they just, you know, like then that's going back and
Yeah.
getting washed with other stuff?
Wolfie says, what about all the restaurants with buffets? Why aren't they being closed down? Exactly. I was in Publix, the grocery store, the other day, and it's like, it's hard for me to find something that I can eat anyways. This
Yeah.
stupid diet thing. And I was in the store the other day and I was looking, you know, they have this big salad bar and everything. I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh yeah, I can get a, never mind.
You're like, I could get the virus.
Yeah, I could get, who knows what the hell I could get. I'm not even going there to an open. Yeah. I'm like, I'm in a giant grocery store with thousands of people in it every day. And this nice looking salad bar is just open air, just right there. Anybody can walk up and cough on it. I'm like, nah, I think I'll pass. I'll just be hungry. Normally, I would have just got a nice salad and ate it and went about my day. But now I got this freaking thing in my head going, it's just waiting to get you.
Because if anyone's going to get it, it's going to be you.
Yeah. It's the damn media. See, it works on me. They're breaking me down.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Debbie? How's it going? We were just talking about a weird Florida man incident down in your neck of the woods. Was that the guy that lit his hospital bed on fire to get the nurse's attention? Or was it the guy just wearing a sports bra and nothing else? Can't remember now. They all start merging.
Well, we had an incident in Riverside County out here. A man stuck in a storm drain tunnel. Did not want to be rescued.
Didn't want to be rescued, huh?
Yeah, firefighters Tuesday, March 3rd, freed a man found stuck in a storm drain tunnel underneath a Temecula neighborhood, but only after they endured hours of resistance, including kicking and thrown items, a captain said. He described the man as combative. More than 8 hours after he was discovered in the tunnel, just after 1 a.m., the unidentified man was removed and taken to a hospital for treatment of moderate injuries. The man was in the area of Hickory Place, about 250 to 270 feet inside the tunnel that feeds from a neighborhood into a storm runoff channel. It runs along the Pachanga Parkway. The tunnel begins at 28 inches in diameter as it meets the channel, but narrows under the streets to about 20 inches. After firefighters who had been trying to rescue him from behind entered the tunnel so they were looking at him face to face, the man's attitude changed. He was able to cooperate, and we talked to him and reassured him. Oh, I guess he just didn't like them rescuing him from behind.
Wow.
Yeah, the
They'll be
rescue was
sneaking up on me in
successful
the
at
tunnel.
that point. Firefighters were also able to assure themselves the man was not armed. He had been throwing personal items at rescuers who could not see from behind what he may have had. The man did not tell firefighters how he ended up in the tunnel after he was removed. They concentrated on washing him off, getting to a hospital. They were alerted to his troubles 1 a.m. after residents heard loud screams. 8 a.m. firefighters made 5 attempts to reach him and secure him with a rope. They're trying to calm him down and work with him so we can somehow secure and get him out. Normally, someone would want to be rescued and would be working with the firefighters, not shouting and kicking at him.
Well, I was gonna say, like when you start reading that, I was gonna say, did he say why he didn't want to be rescued? But I guess it was just because they were coming up from behind. He was
Like he was just freaked out, had a panic
"Get away
attack.
from me, booty man!"
But why would he why would he be throwing stuff at him? Like, what did he think they were trying to do?
Exactly. Trying to sneak out and get my booty. Get away from me, booty man.
They're like, once we were able to talk to him face to face, don't say if he was on drugs.
Wow.
Or drunk. The neighbors heard screams, so he screamed for help. Or at least was screaming. There was a dude in there.
Dude in the. Wow.
20 inches, though.
That's a pretty good. Well, not pretty good. That's a pretty tight crawl space.
What was he doing in there?
Hanging out in a storm drain.
Like, is he hiding from somebody in there?
Yeah. The vampire hiding from the sun. I mean,
What was he doing in there?
there's a new one I didn't hear of today. Apparently, St. Johns County Courthouse was given the all clear today after being evacuated following a bomb threat. I guess somebody called in a bomb threat at our local courthouse.
Oh, dear.
10:30 this morning. That's one way to get out of court, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I can't go to court today. I'm going to call it a bomb threat.
Like, I don't want to go to school today.
Yeah. He's received an anonymous phone call about 9 a.m. from someone who threatened to blow up the courthouse. In response, deputies cleared the courthouse on Louis B. Lake, which is part of the sheriff's office standard operating procedure. Bomb dogs were also called in to search the premises. Some of the comments that people put in here are awesome.
Yeah.
I was looking for one specific picture, but it's been taken down because Facebook deemed it inappropriate. It's back to like the more, the homeless people and vagrants, whatever, panhandlers that are in the downtown area. I had a video of one guy just standing out in the public street downtown with his pants like halfway down his ass, with his hand digging in his ass. It's just like what you want, what do you want to be walking down the street with your kids and stuff and see a guy over there like digging for butt nuggets.
Wow.
Just out on the public street.
So right out here, you go down certain streets, there's assless chaps. Leather pants and assless chaps.
I've seen a few assless chaps around.
Yeah.
Some of them, like.
So that's what I mean. Like it's like so normal that like you can't even call it weird. Like there's a street you can go down where that's all that is.
Yeah.
Like, so like for us, like it's not weird. Like so other people might think it's weird to see a dude no pants and a bra walking down the street. Like for us, that's every day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still a little odd here, but getting used to it.
I mean, I don't think there's anything that can. In Berkeley, I was there one day, and there was a whole family, like 2 moms, 2 dads, and a couple of baby strollers, all completely naked except for the backpacks that they were wearing and the strollers they were pushing, completely naked.
Yeah.
Cops, they didn't care. They're just walking down the street. The family, I don't know if babies were naked. They had baby blankets. I wasn't looking in there. I was just like stuck on the fact like, all right, they're straight naked in backpacks, just standing there.
Yeah.
I'm on the ground. I'm kind of eyeball ass level here. A little awkward.
Yeah.
Junk slinging.
Yeah, that's like the first time I went to France. I got there, landed, took another little commuter flight to where I was going. And where I was going was actually Cap d'Agde, France, which is the world's biggest like naturist city, nudist city. And I was going there for an event, not just because it was the biggest nudist colony.
Sure.
But yeah, yeah, exactly. So I went to the beach, like the girl that picked me up, she was like, "You want to go to your hotel?" And I was like, "Oh, just take me straight to the beach." She's like, "All right, I'll take your bags and stuff and drop them at the hotel." So I went straight to the beach. We got there and I was walking down this little trail and came out on the beach. I'm putting my stuff down and this family walks up, mom, dad, 2 little kids, and they start talking to me. And as they're talking to me, they're just pulling off all their clothes. And at first I was like, okay, that's a little awkward. Like, yeah, eyes up here.
But your peripherals still see stuff. Like you can look at the eyes and you're still seeing hair and stuff and things that you just don't want to be seeing.
Yeah.
Or maybe.
I mean, it didn't bother me and I got used to it pretty quick, but it was still kind of a culture shock, just because, is what it is.
Yeah, I don't mind. It's not the sight. It's like the fact that there's like a hairy, dirty butt, kind of like that close to my face.
Yeah.
That's where my problem is. I don't want some dude's hairy ass, like within sneezing distance.
Yeah. Yeah, Debbie, I actually do know where that is, exactly where that is.
We got one too, down Highway 1.
Yeah, what is it called down there? It's part of the brain fart.
if people are clean and sanitary, like as far as like sitting on a towel, if they're sitting down and they bring their towel, like there's etiquette,
Yeah.
but people sitting on the same chairs and the stuff, like your legs stick to the Velcro, vinyl, and the
Yeah.
butt sticks to the vinyl. Nobody's wiping that down after. I
Yeah.
kind of don't want my legs sitting, my bare back of my legs on a chair that someone's ass just was.
Yeah.
Get some weird disease.
Yeah. Canaveral, that's it. I was having a brain fart.
But yeah, I can't be shocked by whatever anybody has, wears, doesn't wear, how they wear it.
Well, Wolfie shaves his ass. He says it's so clean you can eat off of it.
I bet.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have a problem with it, but just the way our society is, it was a little bit of a culture shock. Like I've been to Costa Rica, I think 13 times or so, and I took a friend of mine on a trip, and he had never been anywhere out of the county, and so it was a big kind of culture shock for him. And we went to this one beach, and we're walking through the trail in the jungle, and I told him, I'm like, hey, this is great place to surf, blah blah blah. It's kind of a nude beach, so don't freak out,
It's kind of like, yeah.
I'm like, just be cool. There's usually a lot of really hot girls down here. Don't stare. Be cool. Don't stare. Dude, he was mouth wide open, just staring. I'm like, oh, man,
oh dear.
you're just not cool at all, are you?
You have to learn how to do the quick skim and then just appreciate the.
Yeah, just take a visual surroundings and go about your business. Don't just sit there and stare and look like a creeper.
The mental pick, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we're all gonna paddle out right here. He was like, oh, I'm just gonna hang out on the beach for a while. I'm like, oh Jesus.
Oh no. He'll get it somehow arrested for indecent exposure, in a nude beach.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Wolfie. Yeah, it was too much.
It's self-abuse.
I was like, what are you doing? You're doing exactly what I told you not to do. Man.
Hey, Deanna.
Hey, what's up? So yeah, from coronavirus to nude beaches to who knows what else we'll talk about before the night's over.
Corn cob toilet paper.
Corn cob toilet paper. There you go.
I'll never look at a corn cob the same way again.
I always used to hear stories about that.
I thought they'd say the husk, maybe. I had to reread that, corn husk. No, they said straight cob.
Yeah.
Is that for the outside, or is that cleaning? A pipe cleaner?
Is that like pipe cleaner? Pour it out,
Yeah.
Wow. Give me some fig leaves or a newspaper, I'll be good.
People.
Yeah, I have a good butt wipe story. When I was in high school, I started making surfboards when I was in high school, and we left school one day and we're going to my buddy's house to go. He lived out like on the south end of the beach, and it was quite a drive from where the high school was. And there's three of us. We're all in my pickup truck, and we're getting close to his house. We're still like a couple miles away, and he's like, "Dude, I gotta poop. I gotta poop. I gotta poop." He's like, "Just pull over. Just pull over." So I pulled over, and he runs behind this dumpster to take it down. And he's like, "Give me some toilet paper." And I'm like, "What do I look like? My truck is like a pharmacy. Like I'm gonna have toilet paper in my truck, man."
Jack in the Box napkins.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. He's like, "I don't care what it is. Just give me something." So I looked behind my seat, and since I'm a surfboard builder, I had scraps of fiberglass cloth behind the seat. And I was like, "Hey, there's some fiberglass here."
No.
I threw it to him, and he used it to wipe his ass with.
No.
And yeah, it was pretty. The next 30 minutes was pretty hilarious. The rest
Why
of the
would
ride
he
to his
even
house
do
was
that?
he was squirming.
He should have just used his underwear and threw them away in the dumpster and went home and took a shower.
Yeah. Wiped his butt with fiberglass. 6
That
ounce
is just
fiberglass cloth.
insane.
I was like, "Hey, this is all I got. It's all yours if you want it, but I wouldn't recommend it."
Was he drunk?
No. No, didn't even have that excuse.
He knew what fiberglass was?
Sorta, but not really.
He does now.
Does now. Yep. But he never forgot that.
My ex-husband had a problem. We were gold dredging, and he had issues. And I guess in the middle of the night, he had to run down to the creek and had toilet paper, socks, all this stuff, and he had used it as he was running to the creek. I guess he didn't quite make it, so he was like going all the way down to the creek. In the morning, when we got ready to go, though, and it's daylight, you can see all these trails of the paper and 2 socks. Oh my God, man. Like, what'd you do?
Oh, man.
All the way down to the water.
Yeah, I've used newspaper. I've used magazines. Never used fiberglass. Never have done that. Do have a friend that has.
I can't stand the feeling of fiberglass on my skin. My finger, oh my gosh, I cannot.
Okay, who knows a good foolproof hiccup cure for Debbie? Heard all kinds of wives' tales, but
Seriously, try drinking water from the outside rim of your cup. Take a sip like this. You go like this and drink it.
Yeah, I remember I had the hiccups or something one time, and you told me that.
Which basically, it's just swallowing the water. If you can just figure what you're doing that way, and then just learn how to swallow the water that way, you can like suck the hiccup back down. The sugar on a spoon don't do anything. The skittering don't do anything.
Rick says likely got clip today with the Aussie woman taking a crap in the supermarket in the aisle.
Why? Because there was no toilet paper in the aisle?
Yeah. She's like, "I'll show you. There's no damn toilet paper in here. I'm just going to take a dump right on the floor."
Please say it was the toilet paper aisle.
Yeah. Again, what the hell's wrong with people? I mean, my friend was about to poop his pants. At least he went behind the dumpster. He didn't say, "Hey, take me up to the grocery store so I can go in there and take crap on the floor."
Again, maybe they're trying to make it to the bathroom and just couldn't quite make it.
Yeah, I've seen video of people doing that here. Some lady in Walmart did it. Just like looked around, dropped them, and then did it on the floor. Pulled your pants up, walked away, and I'm like, oh damn, she's gonna have
You
flop
saw
ass.
it?
I saw the video of it. I didn't see it.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of the coronavirus, man, got people crapping on the floor. Didn't we do that in World Wide Web of Weird? Didn't somebody like take a dump on the floor somewhere?
Yeah. And you had one where they like also mixed it with frosting.
Oh yeah, I just saw that story again. Yeah, the guy that broke into an elementary school.
Takes practice, Debbie. Did you spill it? Goes up your nose then.
Yeah, the guy that broke in the elementary school and smeared the place with poop and cake frosting.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what that was. I was trying to explain it to my mom. Like, it was just somewhere he rubbed crap everywhere and like cake frosting.
Yeah. It's like, how does that combo come up? Was that pre-planned? Did he like
happen to have the frosting?
Yeah, was he just in there and found the thing of frosting and then realized, I gotta take a poop. I think I'll blend these two together.
Yeah, like he
Right,
first was gonna like graffiti it with the frosting, and then like had a crack. Like, wait, better idea.
Yeah, poop feety on the wall. And that's funny you say that because it was funfetti cake frosting. At least that's what the picture was.
I was wondering.
Yeah, again, why do they even question people? When they say, what the hell's wrong with people? I don't know. You're all crazy. I thought I was crazy, but I don't hold a candle to some people.
Yeah, I thought I was crazy too, and I think I'm actually pretty damn sensible.
Yeah.
Which is a scary statement.
Nuts. Yeah, if anybody has a crazy poop story or anything you want to call in, there's the number. I tried the EVP shifter again, and I can run it here for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And it started making more sense for some reason.
Well, you know how it goes.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get it to play.
That was your how many time using it?
I ran it a few times last week. Like I had it in the car and was cruising around with it.
You really need like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Of like regular use. I was gonna get that earlier because I realized that I might be able to actually get it this month, but I thought I have to wait till next month. Ghost box. I was gonna stuff your nose during right now. Just like I would always get a stuffy nose when we would play pub. It's you. You give me a stuffy nose.
Yeah. Are you able to hear that?
No.
You don't hear that?
I heard nothing.
Anybody in the chat room able to hear that?
And it worked last Wednesday. That was before your thing updated, right?
What's that?
Last week it worked, and then your thing reset after last Wednesday, right?
Yeah. So y'all can't hear that playing right now? Damn. It's a mystery.
Just like I didn't hear the beginning when you were playing the intro. So
Nothing now.
negative.
Here's where the problem begins. Because I hear it right now really loud.
In your headset?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, okay, did you hear the intro in your headset when you played
Yeah.
it? Okay. So whatever that goes through that for that has the problem. Because then it's going through your mixing board into this, right?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. It's again, my mixing board's like been in this freak out mode. Let me change it and see if for some reason the other ghost box works.
What happens if when you unplug your headset?
I don't know.
In my portal, I have an issue with the sound. I still haven't looked at it.
Nobody heard that?
Uh-uh.
Well, damn it. So nothing, huh?
Uh-uh.
Well,
I was gonna say, like, I wonder when we go to do the Case of the People, I could probably do it on my tablet without the portal, like just straight Spiritus.
yeah, mine is for some reason is not working. I mean, it works off my app, but for some reason my mixer is not working.
I don't know what to choose. The thing is, my headset has the mic, but oh no. again, it hasn't turned on since last week, so all my freaking alerts. I'm gonna mute up 1 second here. Okay. With that.
Wow, this might be the problem. Is it working now?
No. I need to figure out how to turn all those off.
So no ghost box hearing at all?
Mm-mm.
Damn it. What is going on? Check my settings in StreamYard real quick.
Yeah. Oh.
Is it working now?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you
That's
hear
not
me?
the phaser EVP one, right?
This is the necrophonic that I've been on.
Okay.
Do you hear it now?
I do.
Oh, okay. Maybe I figured that out. It's like everything on my computer decided to
I
reset.
think it's an Ulrich. This is already sounding good. Hey, homie.
So can the spirits tell us anything about the coronavirus?
Say, dude.
Yeah. I heard a bunch of numbers too. I don't know what that meant.
I heard one.
Should we be worried about the coronavirus?
Who's responsible for the virus?
Who's responsible for the coronavirus?
Who's behind?
Is the coronavirus going to spread further? Who's sick?
Tyler? Who's sick?
Spirit said someone was sick. Who is it?
What do you guys think about this whole thing? War? Why do you think they're trying to scare us so much? I saw Josh Lewis posted a video earlier, I think. I shared it, but I haven't seen it. I think he did one on this.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it last night.
Oh, okay.
Do the spirits think that a lot of people will die from the coronavirus or COVID-19? Yes. Is it really going to be a pandemic? What would we do to keep ourselves safe?
Is toilet paper and hand sanitizer going to save us all? Did you cut it? Did somebody say something for Debbie? Again, child.
Do you guys have a
Alex.
message?
I've heard Alex twice. Tell us what? Tell us.
What do you want us to tell you? Will there be a vaccine made for the coronavirus?
Maybe they're not supposed to talk to us about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Did she say safe or save when you just asked that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Like safe or save?
Yeah.
Gas station?
Did it say gas station?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get gas?
Is there going to be a treatment or a vaccine?
They've already got some sort of a something for it that's supposed to take a couple of years still to even check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I say, Wolfie, is now that the whole impeachment thing is over, it didn't take 24 hours to be a full bloom coronavirus media blitz.
Which now Trump has been exposed to.
Yeah.
I thought I heard even Trump's name twice.
Really?
While we've been doing this.
Can you tell us what gas station, Spirits? Are you saying save or safe? Sound like I heard safe in there. We're trying to listen.
Build up what? A tolerance? Build up what? They contract.
Is Trump going to come down with the coronavirus? You want to move to our missing persons thing?
Yeah.
All right, Spirits, we're going to turn this one off, and I'm going to open a different one, and we have some questions to ask.
Grab something 1 sec.
All right. That's exactly what I think, Deanna, that the whole thing is. And yeah, Wolfie, I will ask.
Welcome to Spiritus.
Oh, yeah, it's the Spirit.
Totally having a mouth breathe tonight. Sounds refreshing.
Yeah, did you hear that? So do we need to stock up on toilet paper, Spirits?
Great feelings with
Inquiring minds want to know.
The ends, especially.
just
or even sadness from your face. Go on.
Yes, necessarily.
You're tired.
He's tired.
Angel, my
Facing.
All right, before we start asking our questions about some missing people, the spirits tell us anything else about
Run.
COVID-19 or the coronavirus, as it's called?
Almost. See beyond. Your haircut.
Haircut.
I haven't had a haircut in quite some time.
I tried to do something with my hair earlier. It's supposed to change color with the heat and the cool.
acceptance.
Of your
Accept.
That's your
nice and organized. Anxiety.
Corey's got such a good ear for this.
Yeah.
Yes, this
Beyond my haircuts is a vast land of open.
your day. To you.
Did it just say Yo Tyler?
Yeah, it's the third time I think I've heard his name.
And this is a different app.
It's just
What do you
I've
have?
heard his-
Tuition.
What do you want to tell Tyler?
More time.
so
Sounds like
close
it's
is
a,
this.
Yo Tyler.
Waves.
I heard his name
Is that
3 times and his last name twice.
Yes. Yes, so
Is somebody trying
watching.
to is it watching? Is somebody watching?
okay?
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Gods would call him the Trump. You would
Something about Trump.
I thought I heard like God's calling the Trump or God is calling.
be a little tip.
Yeah, this is the spiritist, Aaron.
A little bit. Yeah. Oh.
Is somebody trying to give a message to Tyler
Just darling.
or has something
So your hair.
Tremendous.
you want him to get his hair cut?
Acceptance.
7.
Does Tyler need a haircut? I thought he was pretty bald last time I seen him. Didn't you shave all your hair, Tyler?
And Zara. Australia.
All the way from way far. Australia.
Nature.
Found it.
7.
Your head or quietly.
Rid of some of your. Get rid.
Can the spirits tell us if Deanna's getting married soon?
Energy. Relatively.
You ready? I'm with
Bruce. Who read tarot.
Listen. Come on. We met. It's true.
So. Huh. That. No. Run.
Sleep.
Oh.
Is Deanna going to get married soon? Deanna in our chat room.
Pretty much these are.
Now you can pray. process. It's ready.
The
I shouldn't laugh. Debbie. Can you tell us if Debbie's going to be getting divorced soon?
solos now open.
See, to win.
Well, are you dating somebody, Deanna? Or are you like hoping to meet somebody?
Thing. Life. Little Jen.
Son. It's you.
27.
Hi. Your head or quietly in your
Brush.
place from our fuck.
That was a strange one.
Corn.
You see,
Corn.
She said corn.
With society. Some of your get rid of. Yeah, okay.
Welcome, Evelyn.
to get
Gust of wind. Like a gust. Your haircut's. So, 7 40s.
They're like
I think you're.
really on the hair tonight.
Yeah.
4, 3,
I am.
7, 40.
Okay.
down
Circle.
front.
Not
Can
gonna
we
hurt.
get some help? Do any of you want to help us?
2 is just.
I'm going to ask some questions if you can help us. Send our guides to get the answers. Because this is about some kids that are missing. So we need some help, please.
Barely. Face your feet.
Do so.
All right. What's this lady's name again?
Right.
Lori.
Judge. Correct.
Yeah, and it's not just the wife, but the husband too. Dad,
Nice.
they're both involved. And remember, they both have
Yes.
dead spouses that died mysteriously.
Yeah, like that's not strange enough.
So his wife was found mysteriously dead in her bed.
Yes.
She had a brother who killed her ex-husband in self-defense, and now that brother has mysteriously died. Her name is Loria.
What's her last name?
Just
Valo Daybell.
Yeah.
us. After the clap.
I've been kind of following this through the the YouTube updates and stuff. And is anybody familiar with this case?
If we just do.
The children, the last place they reported them was at Yellowstone.
Brush.
Yeah, they have videos of them going in
Angel, my
to the park with their kids, but not coming out. And the mom, she's been taken into custody now, but she has refused to say anything about where her kids are at.
before they took them on this, they had gone and took their kids out of the school, saying that they're going to be homeschooling the kids from now on, and then they went on this trip. I believe there's like snow out there right now, so they're waiting like to be able to either search or plow, or I thought I read something about snow.
person.
Heat setting. I reached.
Fish.
Okay, we're gonna ask some questions. Excuse me, to the spirits, and see if they can help us. Help anyone with this case of these missing kids.
The rest wild and
Can
Thought she said
spirits?
arrest.
like
What's that?
Thought I heard her say arrest.
Can the spirits tell us where the children are at?
and
Oh, I have pictures of them on here.
Sorry.
No.
Are the kids in Yellowstone Park still?
Pre.
tricky.
Third time I thought I've heard my name.
Can you tell us what happened to the children?
We shouldn't listen to you. No, I'm muted. Wild and watch.
Special.
Demela.
I said Demella. Oh, so no, Demellis.
Well,
Just.
That won't let me save these pictures. If they're still in Yellowstone Park, is there a landmark where they may be near that you can tell us?
My playing to
What?
like as you want to do it.
Law.
Nice.
Why did their mom unenroll them from the school to homeschool them?
Louis.
Tuition.
Commence.
But now,
Little.
Can't remember the kid's name in
Death
case
of
we
a
hear that.
But not enough. Yeah.
Bible.
See.
No,
The homicide.
What happened to their past spouses?
please.
Were they responsible
What?
for the kids
Commence.
coming up missing?
Motivation for them.
Preparation for them.
Valve. Went up.
It is
And two is just
Sorry. Come on.
close your eyes.
Is
Well,
Can you tell us how her brother died?
Louis.
Are the children alive or dead?
it's a sensation.
Went up.
To do that.
Is ready.
So reload
yeah.
your turn. Yeah. Especially
Did Chad kill his ex-wife in her bed?
no.
And was when
Use some
us
more time. No, I'm mute.
If the kids were killed, where did they leave them? Where did they hide them?
No shit.
that how
It's gonna happen. I'm just it's gonna go in it. It's great.
Do you have any messages that would help someone locate them?
Ciao.
Kill. There is
Buried? No.
black.
What is the mom hiding? Why won't she come forward and tell where her kids are?
Energy. Energy.
Get home with
Hugo.
See? So I'm just
Have search teams been close to finding them?
it's a
Hit
Right. Right.
Fuck. Oh, jeez.
Community.
Come on.
Are their bodies covered by snow right now?
Yeah.
I guess that'd be yeah,
No.
right away.
Yeah.
Are they covered in snow right now?
Finish. Yep.
Somebody get rid of so like not enough.
Shit, said somebody get rid of.
Did they hide them under snow to get rid of them?
Jesus.
Babies. What did they do to them? So many mysterious deaths around these two people, and now their children are gone.
Is there a cult or anything like that involved? Did you just hear it say cult in the background?
I thought so. Like, are the parents involved in some sort of a cult? He is a religious doomsday author, I read.
Yep.
Maybe the fear of the virus freaked him out so much that they, you know what I mean? Like how some people go crazy and they think that by killing their kids are sending them to heaven first, and
Yes.
Yeah.
except for the fact that their spouses are gone too.
Well, got any more questions?
Where can the children be found? Are the searchers going to be able to have access to them?
Right.
They're sending people out soon. Are they going to be able to reach where they're at? I'm saying my own prayers for them. I don't think it sounds good.
some of your get rid of some.
Oh, there's no need for panic. What are you talking about? The virus? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not panicking over anything.
Yeah, like I say, I don't believe anything the media tells us anymore. Nothing.
Mm-mm. I'm just more concerned about the MO of who's behind it and what they're doing, since it's screwing with our economy and screwing with so much other stuff.
Yeah, I worry more about people's reactions
Yeah.
to the macabre than the actual virus.
I posted a meme yesterday, like, of empty toilet paper aisles, and they're like, and this is why the government doesn't talk about aliens, doesn't want to tell us about that, because this is how
Exactly.
people react.
But one way I look at it is, as divided as the country is, with politics and everything else, religion, race, you name it.
Some of your ear voice.
Maybe if it is a worldwide pandemic, it'll make everybody get their shit together and start worrying about each other instead of what each other's doing.
And I've said that with the last, like after 9/11, it kind of felt like people were in that place up until like 3 years after.
Yeah. So
And then after the like the mass shootings. But then people get back into their daily lives and feel comfortable again.
Yes. Yeah, so Trump might have it, and a couple other big heads in Washington. Tom Hanks and his wife have it.
Said Trump, I think.
CBS just said 2 of their reporters have it. And what about the damn hospital in China where they were quarantining a bunch of patients and it collapsed?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, seriously.
When?
It was last week sometime.
That one they put up in like 4 days?
I don't know. I don't think it was the new one, but who knows? Maybe it was.
Well, they don't have OSHA requirement,
Yeah.
their building requirements aren't the greatest.
Exactly. Well, cool. We're going to go out with that. It's past time to close up this place.
Oh, it's almost 11/11. On March 11, 2 minutes to 11/11 on the 11th. I might have to pull a card after this.
There you go.
Actually, if y'all want to wait 2 minutes, I'll pull a card while we're... No, I'll do it after.
You can do one now if you want. More?
Okay, I'm going to do it off of my angel deck. And this is just a general for myself since I caught the time. And this is just a general. Let me know how I'm doing on my path right now. I know I have not been a good little witch lately and doing my stuff, but I've been trying when I can. next one? 10. 11, 10. Okay, we got emerging. Now it's 11, 11. Okay. And that meaning your true self, radiant, powerful, successful, intelligent, is now shining through the surface. Allow your true self to be visible to others, for you lift them up and inspire them. All right. I'll post a picture of that. I just want to get my thing posted at 11:11. The rest of it says, "You are awesome in so many ways. And you are beginning to trust and reveal your true nature more easily. At one time, you may have believed that you had to hide your feelings from others or even from yourself. Now, however, you realize how vital and attractive expressing your authentic self is." See, with my boundaries, right?
Yeah.
Your angels are guiding you to honor your true feelings by expressing them to yourself and others. The angels will help you leveling to talk about your feelings so that no misunderstandings occur with friends and loved ones. Your angels will never guide you to do or say anything that could hurt you or anyone else. They will also ensure that your life will emerge to a new level of inner peace as you let your true self come out and play. And that's one thing I really have been working on. Is being more assertive towards things, setting up boundaries, and trying not to hurt people's feelings in the process.
Yeah. Boundaries are always good. Sometimes they're hard to set.
Hmm. And people get surprised, like when you do put the boundaries down, they're like, "Wait, what is this?"
Yeah. Wait, what? These aren't for me, are they?
Yeah, you don't really mean that, do you?
No.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pull a card real quick.
Yeah.
Debbie asked me to pull one for her before we sign off. So
Okay.
is a postcard from Spirit. And as I was shuffling the deck, this one just kind of came out of the deck like it just raised up by itself. So that's the one you're getting.
Oh, nice.
I have no idea what it says yet. But it says, it's dark in here and I need my glasses. No, it doesn't say that, but that's what I'm saying. It says, "Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect." Hold on a minute. Okay, now I can.
You got your glasses.
Yeah, my glasses and my shoes.
Shoes and my glasses.
We know everything in the universe is perfect, even if it's flawed, and we view the creation of Spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard now, so forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are, without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an idea ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. It's kind of a cool message.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Well, cool. With that, it's past our turning into a pumpkin time. So
Uh-oh.
we're going to roll on out of here. And we'll see everybody again Sunday night for Paranormal Soup. And then we'll be back again for another Wednesday show. Exactly, Lori. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I'm tired now. Think I'll go home. All right. We'll catch y'all later.
Good night.
Bye-bye.